Vladimir Nabokov has quite interesting views on many things, including the interaction between the reader and the author. Throughout one of his essays, Nabokov has a very different view than many on what he considers to be good fiction, such as his views on truth and fiction, and the interactions between the two. Nabokov's essay explains that he believes that fiction is fiction, and fiction is undoubtedly false. When Nabokov states that one should notice and fondle the detail, he is trying to tell the reader that they should be continuously learning from what the writer has to say. He believes that each reader should read with a dictionary and continue to learn through everything they do, including reading his books and essays, when he states that if one begins with a ready-made generalization, one begins at the wrong end and travels away from the book. It shows that each reader should start reading a book with an open mind, and if they do not do so, they will be completely missing what the author is trying to tell and show them throughout the book. To call a story a true story is an insult to both art and truth. This means that no story is actually true. It is just the writer making the reader believe that the story they are telling is true. There is actually not very much truth behind it, because every great writer is a great deceiver. Many things that the reader believes to be true is actually just the writer being great at deceiving their readers. A major writer combines these three things: storyteller, teacher, and enchanter. Through each of these, the author is helping the reader to learn the stories that are created with fictional characters, and sometimes situations that really wouldn't happen in real life. But they allow the reader to learn through all of these things, and also allow the reader to apply these things to situations in real life. The author must also be able to enchant their audience by making their readers believe in their deceptions, by creating that spine-tingling sensation while reading their story or novel. I have come to the conclusion that I completely agree with Vladimir Nabokov. He believes more in deceiving the reader. I would rather be deceived by the author than to read a story and feel like I've already lived through that event and not even be drawn in at all. In my opinion, there really doesn't need to be a ton of truth behind every piece of writing, because sometimes it's just nice to be able to get away from the real world. If an author is able to create a story that helps the reader detach from the real world and just enjoy a book while learning, that is a story worth reading, in my opinion. I would encourage any reader to read Nabokov's essay because it will bring to light many truths behind each piece of fiction. There's no doubt in my mind that Nabokov is correct when he states these things in his essay. Thank you.